So let's get straight into it. I want to go more into depth about the exorcism that I realized that I did have back in January of 2021. So the second night of my ayahuasca trip, it hit me really hard. I felt like there was like something trying to come out of me, particularly between my heart and my throat chakra, and my cries did not sound like my voice. It was the deepest, saddest groan that I've ever heard in my life. And even while I was really going through it and I was dry heaving a lot, my I kept like getting my head pulled back, and it felt like something was coming out, and like it was a lot of like that type of sounds, and like I said, just voices that weren't me. And if you actually have seen The Exorcist, I believe there is the scene where they put holy water on her. Just this really like deep groan. Let me see if I can do it. No, I can't do it. There were like four people all around me. One girl was fanning me, another girl was spraying me with rose water. And I remember thinking, like, if all of you are in here with me, who's in the other room with everyone else? This is pretty serious. I mean, to me, even going through it, I remember thinking, this looks like I'm having an exorcism. It sounds like I'm having an exorcism. I'm probably having an exorcism. After I came through it the next morning, I asked this one lady in particular that really helped me out, do you think that I had an exorcism? And what she told me was that she thinks that I had a grief entity, but she didn't use the word exorcism. And she was like, it's something that attached to you, and, but you don't have to put a label on it basically because it's gone now. About 3 or 4 months later, I did my second trip. And around that time, a Teal Swan video came up, and she talked about demons. And the way she explained it kind of tied in to what the guardian had told me, is that being possessed or whatever isn't, the devil attached to you. The way that I understand it from Teal Swan, going through my brain and my own experience, is that when my mom died, I did not properly process her death. This grief entity, because I was at such a low vibration, attached to me. And the way, I understand demons now, even from my own like sleep paralysis experience, is that they're not, let me think how to word this. I mean, they are sometimes trying to hurt you, but it's more of, that's their way of surviving. That's the only way they know how to feed, is off of you, like a leech, you're the host. So I had this grief entity that was causing a lot of just chaos in my life. I had always had to keep men at arm's distance, even if I had met someone that, treated me exactly the way that I wanted to be treated. They didn't stand a chance. So now I'm going into doing some work on really activating my psychic and mediumship abilities. I want to work with these entities. I think if I can help get them to the other side, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know exactly. I just have a different understanding from my own experience and the entities that I have talked to. I mean, how many people can say that they have compassion for demons?
You keep it away.
I just wanted to share my experience, and if you've ever had any similar experience or have any questions, just hit me up in the comments and I will respond.